Are you okay?
I guess.
We just finished watching Kyoryuger.
That's too sad.
It's over. We have bravely finished watching. Best season ever.
That was one of my favorites.
There's still the movie.
It's like 100 years away.
Hey guys, it's time for ToQger. Departing soon. Mia's ready.
I am ready for the Rainbow Express.
Looks like there's gonna be an Orange Ranger. I guess the 6th Ranger for ToQger. It's gonna be our first official Orange Ranger for the US series. All right, I'm gonna continue here. I couldn't really compete with the wind. I really wish I was in New York now, because Image Anime is gonna start getting their ToQger stuff very soon. And look at all the stuff they've got coming in. So recently we found out that Dino Charge is going to be the next season of Power Rangers following Super Megaforce. As far as I can tell, the word skipped was kind of invented by the fans, not Saban, regarding the Go Buster season. I don't think Saban ever said that we're not going to see them at all. Now, I have heard that they're going to be worked into Kyoryuger somehow, and I don't know where that information came from. I think the only official news we have at the time is that Kyoryuger is going to be the Japanese season that comes after, or that becomes the American season following Super Megaforce. Sorry, I'm looking at the toys again. I love the Orange Ranger. As far as I can tell, this is going to be a main Ranger, part of the main team that's going to be in presumably every episode following his premiere. Not just like a one-time morph or a dream sequence. No, this is actually the 6th Ranger. And he looks really cool. I'm really excited. I think Jerry will be happy. Jerry loves orange. You guys have seen Jerry's room, right? I'm seeing more and more trains now. They're having, here's Nick, here's Gabatera. So I'm sure most of you guys know, I love my trains. I'm a huge train fan. I have been since I was a little kid. I'm really shocked by the number of comments I've seen, not only on my video, but just wherever people posted this information. So many people are hoping that Saban is going to skip this season as well. Well, for one thing, you can only skip so many seasons until you don't have any more to skip. I can understand wanting to get caught up to Sentai, but we still need to be a year behind them. You know, you skip 1 or 2 seasons and then that's it. Why can't a train-themed season be a good season? The way the trains come together is just so incredibly satisfying. And I love how the rails have like the LEDs. It's really, really pretty. So everybody that's saying ToQger is going to be a terrible Super Sentai series and it's going to be a terrible Power Rangers series that we should skip, let's watch it first. It hasn't aired yet. But soon, it's airing soon. And I'm really, really hoping that this will be the year that Bandai finally gives us an electric train set, or I'll even settle for battery operated. I saw on the official Power Rangers wall when they posted the information about Dino Charge, so many people are saying, again with dinosaurs? Come on, Saban, that's so unoriginal. Are there really that many people who are fans of the show in 2014 who don't know how the show works? At this point, if anybody really has a problem with the fact that there's a season in Japan that then gets imported to the US and becomes Power Rangers, that's an issue for people. You really need to stop watching the show. That is what Power Rangers is. It takes footage from Japan and makes it into an original show. Either original or original. It varies by season. That's Power Rangers. It's always been Power Rangers. It always will be Power Rangers. And there's nothing wrong with that. So if Japan does dinosaurs, we're probably going to get dinosaurs. So everyone needs to be okay with that. And it does seem like dinosaurs specifically gets the it's dinosaurs again kind of thing. But at this point, it's almost always going to be something again. They've done so many things since the 70s. Dino Charge will be 2015. Dino Thunder was 2004. That was a long time ago. Been a while since we've had dinosaurs. And then people saying that it's a ripoff of Dino Thunder. How do you rip off your own show? Zyuranger was not Abba Ranger, was not Kyoryuger, was not Mighty Morphin, was not Dino Thunder, will not be Dino Charge. All different. It's a kid's show. Kids love dinosaurs. Kids love Power Rangers. Make the Power Rangers dinosaurs and successful. And I'm also seeing all these reasons why people think Go Busters is being skipped. Well, first, if they can take Shinkanger and make it into Samurai, then I think that argument makes every other one invalid for not being adaptable. Is that a word, Mia? I really don't think it's because their suits aren't spandex. I don't think kids are watching the show specifically because the suits are spandex. The Go Busters footage that I've seen lends itself perfectly to an American show. There probably are a number of reasons. We may still see the Go Buster footage in Kyoryuger somehow, but I'm always seeing all of this prejudging and pre-hating, and in most cases when we fast forward to a year later, people are like, oh, it was so great, I loved it. So since that's usually how it ends up, let's start going in this time to maybe it'll be a good season. Let's see what happens. In this case, people haven't even seen the first episode, and they're already hoping that the American version of the Japanese version that hasn't aired gets skipped in America. That's craziness to me. Already I can see with ToQger that they're doing new things. We've never had this before. Every year I see the same two comments. Either it's such and such again, or wow, they're really running out of ideas. If they do something that hasn't been done before, go, I can't believe it's pirates, it's angels, it's trains, it's whatever. And if it's, dinosaurs, animals, cars, ships, etc., they already did that, it's a ripoff. Or they're running out of ideas. Or it's ridiculous, which is another thing that I have to address. Power Rangers and Super Sentai is ridiculous. Every last bit of it is ridiculous. That's what makes it so great. It's just wonderfully ridiculous. If you're finding the show ridiculous, it might not be the show for you. It's not very grounded in reality. But I will add to that there is a difference between being good ridiculous and being bad. I mean, you can have a show that's completely ridiculous but still makes perfect sense in its own universe, and you can watch it with the perfectly good suspension of disbelief, and it all works. You can screw that up. You can take a show and just kind of make it bad, and all the weird things don't work because the writing isn't good. As far as Super Sentai goes, and a good number of Power Ranger seasons, the ridiculousness works. This time last year, people were saying how childish Kyoryuger looked and it's going to be a terrible season, they're not going to watch it, and dinosaurs again. Man, was that a great season. It's over. It really was so good. Well, that's at least the type of Sentai stuff that I like. It had everything that I really think makes a season great. A lot goes into a Super Sentai season. A lot. And they really do an amazing job with every season. And for those of you who agree with me, you see that this is going to be year number 38 of Super Sentai. 38. That's almost 40 friggin' years. So why would we assume that all of a sudden they're just going to make a horrible season? ToQger was unbelievable. I didn't finish Go Busters. Well, now I'm going to have to. I was going to wait until after Power Rangers, but a lot of people are saying that's their most favorite Super Sentai season. Then Kyoryuger was just unbelievably fantastic. So now why does everybody think that ToQger is going to be horrible? Why are people already saying, I hope Saban skips it? What is that based on? I don't know.
A lot of people were complaining about Kyoryuger because there was no yellow.
Oh, right. No Yellow Ranger. Well, I think we had sufficient colors in Kyoryuger. I was never bothered by lack of yellow. They had the big yellow thing on their suit. They had a Gold Ranger. I did not miss yellow at all. And I think it was awesome that we got cyan, gray, violet, gold, and silver. All right, I gotta wrap up. My card is flashing at me. But before I go, one of the most commonly asked questions we get is, where do you get those shirts? So for one thing, you guys should check our video description because we usually have good stuff down there. I always answer that question in the description. We make our shirts. We do have a shirt store that sells our I Think I Need That shirt, our Team Bruno, Mia, and Jerry shirts. You never know what else could be there for a limited time only in the description. Go down into my video description, click the link. Sometimes you have to click show more for more info. It's right below the video. You should see a video description, and there will be a link for the t-shirts. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, favorite the video. I'll be back with more good stuff. I think I answered most of the things I wanted to respond to, but always feel free to ask more questions in the comments, and I will try to respond to them either in the comments and or in the video. Alright, that's it for now. I'll be back soon. Good night.